All right, let's just get right to it. The paper check, it's over. And as a tax professional, this isn't just some headline you can scroll past. This is a massive operational shift, all thanks to Executive Order 14247. So we need to talk about what this really means for your practice, starting right now.
So, what's on the docket today? Well, we're going to break it all down. We'll start with why this mandate is even happening. Then we'll get into the immediate impacts on your firm. We'll also cover how you can guide your clients through this, especially the tricky situations. And this is a big one, we'll clarify the different timelines for refunds versus payments. Finally, we'll look at the bigger picture and what this means for you down the road.
First things first, why is this happening now? Well, let me tell you, it's not just about saving a few trees. The push to finally kill the paper check is really about three things: saving an insane amount of money, beefing up security, and dragging an ancient system into the 21st century. Okay, let's start with the big one, money. Take a look at this number, $657 million. No, that's not a typo. That is what it costs taxpayers to print, mail, and process paper records in a single fiscal year. When your clients start asking questions, this number is your first best answer. It pretty much speaks for itself. And here it is, straight from the source. Go ahead and circle this date on your calendar, September 30th, 2025. That's the D-Day for paper refunds. This isn't a suggestion. It is a hard deadline. From that day on, the Treasury is officially turning off the printing press for all federal payments, and that absolutely includes your client's tax refunds. Now, beyond the cost, there's a huge security angle here. Just look at this. A paper check is 16 times more likely to get lost, stolen, or altered compared to an electronic transfer. 16! You know how bad mail theft has gotten lately? For your clients, this isn't just some abstract risk. It's a very real threat. Going digital is a massive step in protecting their money.
Okay, so we've covered the why. Now let's get into the stuff that really matters for your day-to-day. What do you need to do, like, yesterday? The long and short of it is, it's time to adapt your workflows, your client communication, and your tech stack.
This is your immediate to-do list, folks. No putting this off. Your client intake forms, they need to be updated to mandate direct deposit information, not just ask for it. Your client handouts and website FAQs, time for a complete rewrite. And you've got to get your team ready to talk clients through the end of EFTPS for individuals. It's time to get ahead of this.
Let's just put it side by side so it's crystal clear. The old way, clients had a choice about refunds. The new way, for refunds, that choice is gone. It's direct deposit, full stop, with very few exceptions. And yeah, while they can still mail a payment to the IRS for now, you should be reading the writing on the wall. The all-electronic standard is where everything is headed.
And hey, for all of you who have been using EFTPS for your individual clients for years, some really big news here. It's on its way out. In fact, new individual signups already ended. By 2026, every single one of them is going to have to transition over to a new system. This is a major workflow shift, so you need to start planning for that transition now.
All right, this is where the rubber really meets the road for us as advisors. This isn't just about new processes and software. It's about people. And frankly, some of your clients are going to find this change really difficult, and they're going to lean on you to help them through it.
Just think about your client list for a second. How many of them don't have a traditional bank account? We're talking about millions of people nationwide who relied on that paper check every single year. For them, this isn't a small inconvenience. It's a huge hurdle. And that problem is now going to land squarely on your desk. But here's the good news. You have answers. You're not leaving them high and dry. First up is the Direct Express debit card. It's a solid, established option for receiving federal funds without a bank account. You can also be the hero who points them to resources like the FDIC's Get Banked site to find a safe, low-cost account. And yes, there are other options like approved prepaid cards and mobile apps, so having a list of those ready to go is a great idea.
And you know, it's not just the unbanked. We all have those clients in, let's call them special circumstances. The folks for whom a simple direct deposit isn't so simple at all, and in some cases might even be unsafe.
I'm talking about your international clients who don't have a U.S. bank account, or the executor of an estate trying to sort this out. And think about a victim of domestic violence, where sharing bank information isn't just inconvenient, it's dangerous. Or folks with disabilities who might have a really tough time with digital-only systems. This is where you become more than a preparer, you become their advocate.
Okay, listen up, because this is absolutely critical, and it's where your clients are going to get tripped up. Refunds and payments are on two different schedules. You need to know this cold because you're going to have to explain it 100 times.
Let's make sure you've got it straight.
So let's just walk through the timeline. The big, hard deadline is September 30th, 2025. That's when the Treasury stops printing refund checks, period. That means the 2026 filing season for 2025 returns, it's all digital for refunds. But, and this is the part you have to stress, for payments to the IRS, there's more runway. They'll still take a paper check until at least 2027, maybe later. Getting that distinction right will save you so many frantic phone calls.
So when you zoom out, what does this all add up to? It means our job is evolving, right before our eyes. This isn't just a one-off rule change. This is a major piece of the IRS's much larger push to modernize everything. And trust me, there's no going back. And just in case you thought this was some fleeting idea, the IRS has already dropped official guidance. This fact sheet, FS 2026-02, lays it all out for practitioners. This is documented, it's official, and it is the new normal. We are all living in this new digital landscape now. So, I'll leave you with this question to think about for your own practice. As the IRS rockets forward with this digital transformation, what is your role? Are you still just the compliance specialist? Or are you becoming something more? Something like an essential guide, a navigator for the technology and logistics of a whole new system. Because your clients, they're going to need that navigator more than ever.